Howdy, y'all. It's good old me, Derek from Dipping Nation. So I just literally made a video like 2 days ago. I still got it on my computer, and it's gonna be a while before that one gets up. Um, but in that quick time, I noticed a lot of people have started saying that Copenhagen mint tastes the exact same as Skoal Xtra mint. Okay, and I hate mint. Mint is just a terrible flavor, both in dip and in anything else. I mean, I've only ever tried one, and it was Skoal mint pouches. But I decided I'm gonna break I guess you could call it the drought. Yeah, I know, bedhead type shit. Um, I've got myself some Skoal extra rich, or not extra rich, extra mint in pouches. And the reason I got that in pouches because I had gotten my Copenhagen mint in pouches. So I just thought, because people say pouches alters the way it tastes. So I decided, hey, might as well get pouches for both of them. It'll alter both of them. So what I'm going to do here, okay, is first I'm going to dip the Skoal. Okay, I'm going to let that run through my system, do my part of the video on that, and I'm going to end the video. Then I'm going to go get my mouth washed out, put some other stuff on it, try and get the Skoal taste out of my mouth. Then I'm going to do a second video on where I dip Copenhagen mint pouches. Okay, by that point, hopefully the mint flavor will be all out. I'll be able to tell if the Copenhagen truly is different than Skoal, I should be able to tell its distinctive taste. And if it tastes the exact same, well, then it tastes the exact same. You go ahead and take those two, put in a video editor, and hook them up. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Like I said, this first half of the video will be Skoal pouches. See if I can't find any lovely part of my finger to cut this with, or do I need to use a stupid fucking knife again? Yeah, I know, I'm gay for using a knife, but ain't no other fucking way to get goddamn cans open. Oh, God, I hate this. I feel like such a pussy doing this. Oh, well. Of course, you got those people, those retards, bitching that pouches are for pussies. No, they're just for people who don't want fucking long cut all over their mouth, or fine cut. Damn, that was bad. Oh my God. Look at that. The can's fucking dented. Holy shit. Okay then. So I can smell that mint. Oh God, why am I doing this? Just for you people. Get ourselves a pouch. It's weird. Yeah, you can't even tell where that was. So we'll let that soak in a little bit. So now we got that Skoal extra mint. I'm starting to feel the burn. And also, this will be a first impressions of both of them. Kind of make that dually. Hey, even though I have like half my videos that I've actually totally made, or half of them are still on my computer. Hey, we'll have a first dually. But anyways, so I'll let that soak, and we'll see how well that goes through. The nice thing is now that since I'm going to be editing these videos, I'll make them as long as I feel like or whatever, and then I'll just put it in the editor and chop out all the silent bits while I'm like trying to think of shit to talk about. So, I talked too much about politics. Let's go into gaming. I haven't played my Xbox in a while. The controller died on me. Got broken. That's a long story. I do a little bit of PC gaming, but that's not a lot by any means. My computer sucks, so I mean I can play a few games on low medium to low graphics, But besides that, though, I do wanna sometime get a supercomputer. Yeah, something that's really capable and can really run really high definition stuff. I said in my previous video, which I'm going to upload this particular video before any of the others, to kind of make the discussion relevant. Or I guess you could call it test relevant. I can't remember what I was talking about. I hate that. Tits. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. God damn, I'm trying to think of what else to think. Well, I just sat here for like fucking 2 minutes trying to think of what I was talking about, but I couldn't think of it. But so I do a little bit of PC gaming, not a whole lot. Just because my computer sucks so badly, it just. I mean, to play my favorite games, I guess it's kind of worth it, but you just can't play them in anything that looks good. So, like, why bother? Like, I have Fallout 3 for the computer. Why bother playing it on my shitty ass computer where I have to have the graphics super fucking low, and instead just play it on my fucking Xbox where the graphics are perfectly fine? Got my first real spit with any juice in it. Yuck. Oh god, this shit I do for science. So I've dipped myself some Skoal here, some Skoal mint. I had Skoal, Xtra mint. I had Skoal mint pouches as my first dip, but that was a very shitty dip, and so I don't think I don't like mint. I don't like the burn taste that it's got. Like, it's not burn, like it doesn't hurt. It's just kind of like that a weird burn that mint has. I don't know exactly what it is, but oh, shit's going through my fucking radiators or whatever they're called. I just don't like the mint taste, the flavor, whatever. But my friend was bitching at me because I wasn't gonna try Copenhagen mint, but hey, finally gonna try it. I just don't like mint taste, and these pouches ain't making me feel any different. I just don't like mint. So I'm finally gonna be finally be getting my stuff for my Mosin, and tomorrow for my friend. It's gonna finally come up. Gonna also be able to shoot K98 a little bit. K98 German battle rifle. Fought against the Mosin, and in some cases fought with it on both sides. Because a lot of the K98s out there are Russian captures. Just because when Germany was beaten, we kind of disarmed them, took the stuff again, kind of replaced it with our own. Plus, the K98 kind of reminds me people of the Germans, But I like the old historical rifles, so my friend's gonna be bringing up his. He's gonna let me shoot it a little bit. What else? What else is there to fucking talk about? I talk about politics way too much, but that's like the biggest discussion going on right now. uh, I don't really want to get into too much other heavy shit, but I guess I'll go into this fallacy that's going around that whites are the only people to ever have owned blacks, to own slaves, black slaves. Okay, and this thing has gone on a long time. You know, Black Lives Matter protests, which are fallacy. Black Lives Matter just as much as white lives matter. And see, what a lot of people seem to forget is that, yeah, the slave trade was controlled by whites, but, you know, we didn't just go in there, round up villages, and make them all slaves. The blacks did that to themselves. Okay? Black Africans rounded up black Africans, beat them, tortured them, raped them, you know, all the good things like that. And sold them to the Arabs, sold them to the Muslims. And then, you know, when we came a knocking, they sold slaves to us. So blacks have been enslaved by blacks long before the whites, hundreds of years before America ever existed. Well, probably a few hundred years before Columbus even discovered the Bahamas. And I think he discovered Florida, not sure. So that's just what pisses me off is we hear all these woes, oh, woe is me, I'm black, you know, my ancestors were mistreated and all this other shit. And it's like, yeah, they were, but it wasn't just whites that did that, okay? The only reason it's seen as that is because we know American history. American history had slavery in it. What people don't do is they don't look past the American side of it. They don't look to where did those slaves come from? Yeah, they came from Africa. Who enslaved them? Their own fucking people. Black people enslaved black people and sold them to white slavers. Because if they had truly wanted to, the Africans could have kept the Europeans out of Africa. If they had all united, okay, they all united and fought back, they could have expelled whites. Okay, they simply outnumbered us. Okay, of course we might say that, and then what was it, like 150 freaking British colonists, military members or whatever, fought off thousands of Zulu. But my point is that we just need to wipe this, you know, racist bullshit out of our system. Okay, yes, we get it. Racism was a part of the American culture. It was a bad thing. We've gone past it. Time to move on with society. Okay. Racism has become such a huge topic that it's kind of sad. Can we not move past slavery? Yeah, it was a terrible fucking thing to happen, but it didn't end the world. Okay. To this day, there were black slaves in Africa. And it is kind of funny that people like Black Lives Matter always bitch and moan about slavery and how, you know, they're getting mistreated and all that. Well, you know what? If you really want to see, if you're that desperate to be mistreated, apparently, then we'll just go back before 1964. You know, when what was that, 63? No, I think it was 64. I'm not entirely up on my history. You know, when the Civil Rights Act was passed. So we'll get rid of that. We'll make sure blacks can't own property anymore, that they can't run for office, that they're going to be separated. You know, why don't we just go back to the American Civil War era when we had slavery? Okay, we'll see how bad the troubles nowadays are compared to back then. Pretty sure most of them will be begging to come back to this time period. But enough about racism, getting onto this. So I've let this soak for about 15 minutes now. No. I hate mint. This stuff just fucking proved it. So, as for a regular dip, I'm gonna try and say I'm trying to keep my own bias against mints out of this, but I guess as an actual dip, it probably registers probably as an actual dip, taking out my hatred for mint. It does taste really minty, obviously. So I guess in the world of mint dips, it'd probably be a 6 or 7. I mean, it's hard because I personally, from a personal standpoint, I rate it 2 or 3. I hate mint, but you know, as you know, taking out my bias, I guess it's all right. I mean, I've only ever had one more mint, so I can't compare it against anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this shit out of my mouth. Next half of the video, which will probably take place in several hours. I don't know. We'll see how long I decide to wait. We'll try some of this Copenhagen mint. We'll see how similar it really does taste. Let's get this crap. Oh. Mmm. It's fucking warm, but. Woo-wee! Well, that dipped. That mint taste is out of my mouth now. So that's all from me. I'm sorry if I offended anybody about talking about racism, but fuck you. I'm going to talk about what I want to. This is my fucking channel. So, I'll come back in a few hours, and then we'll try ourselves some Copenhagen mint. But until then, I will see you all later. Remember to buy American, watch a 6, pack yourself a fucking lip. I'll see y'all later.